Hey, all you Whovians. This is going to be my first episode of basically me talking about episodes of season 6 for Doctor Who. Now, I just finished watching the review of Doctor Who season 5, and then I finally watched the first episode of season 6 after a long time of talking about it on Twitter and Facebook and counting down the days and hours and preparing and just fizzing out about Doctor Who season 6 with my classmates at school, and they're getting tired of hearing it. But basically, I want to talk about the first episode. Now, when it first began, I was like, oh my gosh, like the whole recapping of season 5 and like real quick was like just brilliant, And then the fact is, like, it started off and it had the original season 5 opening, and I was like, thank goodness they kept it the same, because like if it was like weird and different, it would have been like a downer for me. But like I gave it, like, it was just so, I was so happy at that moment. And then it started off and I was like, yes, it's back. And how the doctor kind of blew me, how he was in the TV waving, and I was like, what is he up to now? Oh my goodness, what is he doing? I can't believe that they have their own flat, which it looks like they have their own flat, Amy and Roy. And then they all married, they having fun, and they got the letter from the doctor, and like it was blue and it didn't have any name on it, so of course you automatically knew it was from the doctor. And then how they came to meet the doctor, and they went to, like, I guess Texas, and it was so like, oh my goodness, how he was laying on the top of the truck where his Stetsons are cool. And I was like, oh my goodness. And they just like jumped right back into it as if nothing ever happened. It was so great, so fun. And then he come River, and she pew the little Stetson off his head, like you saw in a lot of the commercials and trailers. So I was like, oh, River, she's back. I'm so glad. And then, like, the doctor died. And I'm not going to lie. And I know this is going to be on YouTube. And it's Doctor Who, so I'm going to tell my feelings. Like, he died. I started crying. Like, it was like a tear, just like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, this can't be true. What is going on? He died. No, no, no. The doctor is up to something. He has to be. He's always doing something. He has to be lying like the last time. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then they get to the cafe or whatever, and he's there. I wanted to smack him. I'm so glad River smacked him for me, because I was like, oh my goodness. And then, like, oh my goodness, it was just so traumatizing for me. And then they jumped into the TARDIS, and it was like old times, but then they was mad at him. And it was like they tried to keep the secret from him. Like, oh my gosh, they're keeping the secret from the doctor. This might not go out too well. And then, like, the doctor got snippy with River. And I'm like, oh my goodness. He just, like, went on River. What's going on? I've never seen the doctor, like, snap at her. And then he got all up in Amy's face and was like, tell the truth. Tell the truth now. And, like, Amy still had to lie. Like, and then it kind of didn't dawn on me, like, Rory isn't as slow as he used to be. Like, he automatically got it when usually he would be the last person to get it. So I was kind of impressed how they let him jump into it. He not like the new newbie anymore. And then how it all started in like the Oval Office, and like it was just so weird, and like how the doctor almost got arrested, and then the TARDIS kind of zoomed in from like the commercial and trailer. So it's like, oh, so that's when it happened. And it was like so fun for me. And I was just like every commercial I was tweeting and I was Facebooking. And like if you go on my Twitter and my Facebook, you would see it. And it was like so, oh my goodness, for me. And then those creatures, like Amy kept seeing them, and then the lady would see them, and she would turn away and forget, and like the lady exploded, and I was like, "What in the world? What are those things? What are those things? What's going on?" And then like I couldn't believe it, like man. And then in the back of my head, at first I thought like, was River the spaceman, the dude, the astronaut? Because like she's supposed to have killed this certain person, and you always thought from season 5 that she killed the doctor or whatever. And so it was kind of weird, and I was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then you got to where they listening to the tape, and it was so weird. And at first I really did think it was a girl. Then when the president said it was a boy, so I thought it was a boy, but then the doctor said it was a girl, so it's like, of course it was a girl. And then how they went to go find the girl, and it turned out that, well, I'm gonna get to that one. And it was all this creepy stuff, like this machine with this gunk on it. And then how River went into this little tunnel thing, and they was all in like a pack. Those weird alien things are in a pack, and I was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And hold on.